and welcome back to the Coffee Shop Soundstage. My name is Karen Edwards, and we are live at the International Roofing Expo in San Antonio, Texas. And I am sitting here with Juan and Evan from Carlisle Construction Materials. Welcome, gentlemen.
Thank you. Good morning.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah.
Okay, so Juan, could you introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about what you do there?
Sure. Yeah, so my name is Juan Torres. We were just talking offline, the new EPDM product manager, replacing Mr. Ron Goodman, who just really did so much for the industry and for EPDM. But he retired, and I took over, and I've been with the company now for about a year.
Tough shoes to fill, huh?
I know. Yeah, big shoes to fill, but Evan and I and the team, we promise we're up for the challenge. So.
Nice. All right, Evan, how about you? What do you do there?
Yeah, so I'm the associate EPDM product manager, so I just assist Juan in EPDM efforts.
So let's talk a little bit about what's new with EPDM, because all this spotlight is shining on all these other products, but EPDM is like the good old. It's been there, it's stable. So what's new?
Yeah. Well, it's funny you say that, because I spend a lot of time, within the organization. There's been a lot of emphasis on getting voice of the customer, and we hear those same comments, right? It's tried and true. But there's a kind of a perception that because it's been around for so long, it's a little old school and outdated. But part of what we're going to do this year and going forward is re-educating folks that EPDM actually is as innovative as any other single ply membrane. And we'll be highlighting some new products here that we can get into a little bit later, but that we're really excited about. But that focus on innovation for us, not just on EPDM as a company, is huge. Is huge for us, and something that we want to continue to innovate, continue to be the leader in single ply, not just today, but through 2030 and beyond.
Yeah. Oh, that's good to hear. Because we've got to get that narrative out there, I think, and get that education, which is part of why you're here.
Exactly.
Right? Anything to add to that?
No, I thought that was great.
So let's talk a little bit about how a contractor might get involved with being able to install Carlisle materials, including EPDM.
I'm not that familiar with that process, but we do have a pretty big network of sales reps and regional managers that I'm sure if somebody's interested, we can get them in contact with. But yeah, we have a great community of reps and contractors. Who every day we just strive for that, giving that Carlisle experience, and yeah. So if somebody's interested, I'm sure we can get them in contact with the right person.
So fun fact, and a lot of people do know this, but I used to work at Carlisle. We talked about this a little bit before. Yeah. But since I left in 2010, I know Carlisle has built an incredible training center. So can you talk a little bit about that and like how often there are trainings?
Yeah. My previous role was tech manager, so I got to deal with the train team quite a bit. But I would say they train over 500 contractors a year.
Wow.
Or at least people, maybe not specific to contractors, but they do a fantastic job. We have a certification training, we have a foreman's training, we have a 201 and a 101 training, up to a 401 training for all of our different membranes. So we encourage anybody that wants to, any applicator that wants to go through a training to come through.
Yeah, it's
You're
nice.
right, it's a state-of-the-art facility right there on Carlisle on our campus. So yeah, we're really proud of it.
Okay, back to EPDM. Tell me all the different thicknesses, types, what are the options? 45 mil?
Yeah, so we've got our 45 mil, 60 mil, and 90 mil. We also have 75 mil for our reinforced membrane. So we do have a white reinforced membrane now.
Okay.
We have, as well as our black. We still have our black reinforced as well. We have our SAT sheets now.
Oh, and EPDM?
60 mil.
Yeah.
White and black, and we just released our 5x40 rolls, so a little bit smaller, easier to handle. And we also have a new color, which is gray. EPDM.
Oh. Okay. And SAT is self-adhered technology?
Right.
Just for in case anybody didn't know.
Yeah, we don't have gray in SAT just yet, but we do have our gray EPDM membranes for 60 mils.
But that peel and stick, which we really feel strongly about, is going to be the future of.
Yeah,
roofing.
I'm curious about that because it just seems like, oh, I peel it and stuck it on. Well, is it going to blow off? Like, what kind of warranties? What kind of wind uplift?
Yeah, so you can get up to a 25-year warranty with our 60 mil SAT sheets. I'm not certain on the wind speeds right now. I'd have to look that one up, but I think it's definitely more than 55.
So for 25-year warranty, you're pretty confident it's not going anywhere.
Oh, absolutely.
It's not going to go anywhere. But and then you have the benefits of the much faster and easier installation. Dramatically speed up the installation time. I think we did some trials, and compared to your traditional adhesives, it's 80% faster.
Wow.
With awesome performance of EPDM, so we're really excited about
and
it.
I guess you would need less equipment, right? You don't need adhesive sprayers or rigs or any of that stuff.
Absolutely, yeah. You're definitely gonna need a lot less things on the roof. The other benefit is we're down to 20 degrees for installation temperatures.
Really?
Yeah, so that's huge.
That's a really big deal for us.
So if you have roofers who want to be up below freezing,
right,
they can be installing SAT EPDM.
Well, yeah, because traditionally you're like, oh, you got to have your heated blankets, you're keeping your stuff warm, and you can't be out there in the cold. That's really big.
Yeah. Sorry, I just wanted to add on that. It's 20 degrees for black and then 32 for our white EPDM.
Yeah.
So just to clarify.
Are you seeing increased interest in the white EPDM?
I think so. Obviously the white reflective roofs in general have taken off, and that's why we're so excited about having white for EPDM, because we have a reflective roof that's qualified by the Cool Roof Rating Council that takes the need away for having skilled labor. No welding required, and you get your white roof.
Yeah.
Which is really exciting, I think, for a lot of folks. So
yeah,
we did see some awesome results last year with the white, and we expect and hope to see that going forward, continuing. But it really is a great product.
Tell me about the seams on the SAT. Is there seam tape? What do we do with that?
Yeah, so we do have factory applied tape for our SAT for any of our 10-foot sheets. We don't have that currently for our 5x40s, but I'm sure that'll come soon. Yeah,
a little bit at a time, right?
Yeah.
You can't do it all at once.
Right.
And I just wanted to mention, we were talking about installation temperature. The other technology that we're really excited about is it's called Rapid Lock.
Okay.
Which is like a hook and loop.
Otherwise known as Velcro, but we're not allowed to say the trade name.
You said it.
I said it. You didn't.
Yeah. So talk about, you completely take installation temperature out of the equation.
Wow.
So it doesn't matter what temperature is outside. You could be roofing if you wanted to.
That's really important, because so many times things just kind of get closed up in the winter when it's cold and you can't do much, but this keeps people busy year round.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think it also makes sense for government buildings where you're worried about fumes and smells and odors.
Right.
Yeah,
so it's keeping those guys working.
Yeah.
0% chance of affecting the building tenants.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, so many benefits. Wow.
Yeah, we're really excited.
So I'm sure your booth is easy to find. Do you know the number?
I don't know the number off the top of my head, but from the I'm entering from the Market Street side. It's one of the first ones.
One of the first ones, yeah. And I know that Carlisle always has a big presence at the shows. Just look for the hanging sign.
Right.
Yeah.
And then you guys will be in the booth?
We will be. I think we'll be going between booths and I think in the demo area.
Yep. Well, we'll be helping out with the demos for the single ply side.
Excellent.
Yeah.
All right. I didn't know you were doing demos, so thanks for sharing that.
Absolutely.
Is that in the booth or in the demo space on the show floor?
In the demo space, yeah. Yep.
Excellent. Okay, so we hope that you can make it to the show. The show opens in just a couple of hours. Well, the trade show floor. There's classes and educational sessions happening right now. But if you can get out today, please do swing by the Carlisle booth. Say hi to Evan and Juan. Tell them that you saw them on the Coffee Shop's YouTube channel. And thank you all for watching. We are going to be broadcasting all day long from the soundstage. So stay tuned, and we'll see you next.